Your whole life you've been trained, you've been shaped, you've been hurt, just so you can see the devil. You can see the devil clearly. You can see all the energies that are related to the devil the deceit, the betrayal, the manipulation, the abuse, mental, spiritual, physical too. Mental, because I'm getting the Ace of Swords here. Like it was all about your mental, because your mind create your reality. And if you don't have a straight, positive, strong image of yourself, or mindset of yourself, of your life, automatically, subconsciously, you creating this reality, which make it even more which make it easier for the enemy to have more access to you and still manipulate you, so they can steal from you. They can still harvest your energy in every way possible, right? So all your life you've been trained to see the devil energy, to see all these schemes, to see it in depth, but also in surface, and also where you're not directly involved. You see what I mean? It's like not only you've seen it, of course, and experienced it in your life, but you also saw it outside of your life, like observing people, strangers, family members. Do you understand? You've been trained to see this energy through and through. And the difficulties was these energies were active in people that you were very close to. And that's why this energy was even more difficult to master the mind, because you are surrounded by an environment that is actively hiding the effect that you have on them, the positive one, but they are so willing to show you the negative effect that you are, that you are also triggering in them. So they want to still benefit from this energy, but they just don't want to admit that it's coming from you. So the hate is shown in the way they treat you, mind games, the mind, your perception all the time, right? And you had to go through it, because the problem was never your ability to manifest. So I'm getting someone for a long time. You've been waiting for your manifestations. You've been waiting for your blessings. You've been waiting for something material, right? But it's like the divine was saying that it was the material was never a problem. Like what you can build was never a problem. So you probably build enough. There was like a level of success, even though this level of success was kind of like downplayed by people around you. Like you always have the feeling that, you should be receiving more attention, and never in an arrogant way or in a self-entitled way. More like you've seen your work, you've seen the energy, the efforts that you put in this work. So you are seeing with a clarity, like the worth. You look at it, and you were able to admit that this is a great work. This is something that should be seen, should be recognized. You should be recognized, but never in an entitled way. It's because you've done the work. You never shy away from doing the work. You had many sleepless nights. You had many times bags under your eyes, and I can relate. But the work always was there. It was a fact, right? But it was downplayed by people around you on purpose. and all of it was to distort your perception, your mind of you, the perception of the work that you've done, and yourself, because the work that you've done is a reflection of yourself. So with that being said, like, your ability to manifest was never a problem. It's like the divine God never had a doubt about the fact that you can manifest. It was never about teaching you how to manifest, because you do that naturally and unconsciously. Of course, it's more powerful when you're aware, when you're intentional, right? And that comes with confidence. You have to be confident about what you know within yourself. You have to be confident, and because this confidence is following your intuition, following what you know makes sense, what you know is the truth. It's not only only practical. It's the thing that you cannot see, you cannot prove, really, right? It's the feeling, it's the intuition, right? So the divine wanting you to, the thing was about your mind, because if your mind is mastered, and you already have this natural ability to manifest anything, money, success, like, it's going to be big, right? But your problem is that your mind, your confidence, it's okay. I know I'm going to I already have the clarity in my mind, but I'm trying to put the words, because it's related to your confidence, the way you see yourself again, right? You are at that point where God is saying there's no more time to downplay anything. It's a fact that you are a genius. It's a fact that you are extremely intelligent, because look at what you've done in the past. Look at the thing that you have outgrown, outsmarted. The levels of depth of the devil, because the devil is in the detail, and you were able to find the details where you got played. Things that are very subtle, things that people in general will be like, nah, but it's something that you cannot explain. You see how I struggle with my words? It's like, but I have to explain that. I have to find the word to explain that, because I know that the person that is going to hear this is going to understand. So that's also is telling me that you have no more time. There's no more time to explain yourself to people. The clarity you have it. So the simple way you feel like putting it, if the person doesn't understand it, this is not your crowd, and it's not your problem. So you don't waste your time, your energy explaining nothing. Do you understand? You are focused. That's what the Ace of Swords represent too. Your focus, your unapologetic focus, because now it's not the time to doubt that you are smart, that you outsmarted the devil energy. You have smarted everyone in your life, every situations, every programming that was meant to make you doubt about what you know, doubt about your own intelligence. And your own intelligence is how you analyze things around you, analyze your own experiences, your own past, okay, and how you analyze people. It's the fact you're a good judge of character, and they're wanting you to doubt about that. You're a good judge of character because you hold yourself in the same regard. You are extremely hard on yourself in line, and now you understand that this is no more the time to gaslight yourself. This is no more the time to not give yourself prop, because they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give it to you willingly. So just for you to doubt it. But this is no longer going to work. So they can do whatever they want. They can act whatever they want. They can ignore you as much as they want. It doesn't matter, because it doesn't work. It's not because they want this truth to be a lie that it is going to be a lie. It is the truth. That's the truth. They cannot make it a lie, because it's the truth. So this is not the time where, as the leader that you always knew you were probably someone you never took, like, unless someone will ask you you will always stay back. Like it's like I this is how I personally consider myself. Like I'm like, see me as a joker. Like, do not come to me unless you have utilized every possibility, every option, any idea. Before you come and you ask me for help, please make sure that you have looked around you, you have made all your investigation, you have searched, you have do all the things that you need to do before you come bother me. And it's not disrespectfully, it's like, because you a grown-ass person. I am not your babysitter. I'm not here to babysit your feelings. I am not here to do the work for you. And I can say that now because this is something that I've done because I thought I could. And because I could. And that's why I did it. Do you understand what I mean? It's like now, but the problem is that this energy that I gave willingly, we're not utilized by these people properly. You know what? They did nothing with it, basically. And it is like, and my point is that now that I am at that point where I'm like, listen, I don't have time for this bullshit. Like, I don't even have time for this. Like, I never had a time. And it's like, but you got me into an illusion that, made me thought that I had time to teach. No, because the truth is that my own experiences and the fact that I was willing to sit down with those thoughts and everything that I'm seeing and I'm feeling and come up with a reasoning, a conclusion, or some insights, enlightenment, wisdom, and then act accordingly, utilize this information to get myself out of a situation, to stop a connection or whatever it is, or start an idea, start a business. Do you understand? This came from that confidence, that level of confidence and clarity that I had when I sat down with myself. And I was like, I don't have time to downplay myself. Like, I don't have time for this shit. I got shit to do. So that's the energy that I'm talking about. You're in right now. This is the people that I'm talking to. This, even me, I'm speaking this because I have completed this. This is where I am right now. I'm not going to over explain anything to a crowd that is not supposed to understand it. I'm going to own my timeline. It's going to make sense only for the people that are in the same frequency. It's not something I come and I'm teaching you. No, I'm confirming things. Therefore, I'm not going to waste my time over explaining. I say what I said. You know what I mean? Like, you have conversations with the same mindset, and it flows. Nobody is trying to overpower anybody. No one is trying to. No. You see the respect in the communication, the listening, the appreciation of just being in the moment, being in the presence of another good soul, another great soul, and another intelligent soul. With like their own way of thinking, and it's aligned because it's flowing because you are of the same. Because if these people are not the same, you're not here, you're not entertaining it, so it draw naturally the line. So this is this energy that I'm talking about. The Ace of Swords is like this clarity of who you are, because it's about your confidence. You don't have time to make it like to puff a little pillow for these people so they can be comfortable about your confidence. You don't have time for this shit. You never had time. But since God is God and you came here to manifest to master something, to remember something, to manifest, to master something, to master you by understanding the devil energy, and what the devil energy was doing to you and your confidence, and how this was keeping you away from your blessings, the big blessings. The reason why your success has been like kind of contained, like I say, you feel like you deserve more. It is not coming out of arrogance. It's just a fact, because you put the work in. It's a fact. So it's like the divine is saying, it's time for you to stop acting like you forgot that this is a fact. That you are a fucking genius, that you're fucking intelligent. And sorry, like I didn't want the curse, but I need you to understand the energy that I'm trying to say. That's a fact. Talk to you people. Do you understand? You proved it. Like, it's easy because you proved it before. When you look back, it's a fact. You let go of people, you kept moving forward. But the problem is that you always wanted to have your people, like you wanted to be with your soul tribe. You wanted to have the lover that understands you, right? But yeah, that's why you came to master the Ace of Swords. Like you needed to see the games that people play, the math that people play, so you can so you can see yourself. And by seeing yourself, you know how to see yourself through people. It's mirror effect, right? It's simple. I know what love feels like because I give it to myself. I know what real confidence and real leadership looks like because I cannot tell you how many situations I proved that I had this leadership quality. These people wanted to believe that it was not true. And at some point of your life in the past, you let it be, or it seemed like it, because you didn't try to argue with these people. You just kept moving forward. And because you did that, you just proved them wrong all the time. You didn't brag about it. You didn't do none of that. But this time it's like, it's not that you're going to brag about it, but it's a fact. So there's no, in all level, there's no dimming your light. There's no wasting your time with people. There's no entertaining it just to make them feel comfortable, like I say, puffing this little pillow so they can be comfortable with your confidence. Fuck these motherfuckers. Like, fuck them. You know what I mean? It's like, but like, respectfully. But yeah, respectfully, but fuck you. Because I don't even have time for this shit. So the energy that I'm getting with and now it's not the collective. It's a particular soul tribe. It's a particular circle that you are about to encounter, that you are about to meet up again. You're gonna do it again. Or it is new. It is new. It's going to be it's going to feel familiar because it is of your same energy. That's why I say you're gonna do it again. Do you understand? It's like you're creating something that you never experienced, but you created it. You kept creating it in the past by holding on to that vision, by holding on to that feelings, by holding on to what love means to you, what true friendship means to you. You've been creating it in past lives. You've been chasing it. And now this is it. You completed all these cycles. You've decided to break all the soul ties, all the unfinished business, because you have understood that if this is, you are the energy. So you deserve the energy to be here now. You deserve that energy to be here now. You know what this energy looks like because you looked at yourself. You know you. And it's like the divine is saying there's no more time to be like, to be not fake confident, but like fake humble. Not fake humble. You are humble, but like be with your kind, bro. You know what I mean? So let's see, what else do we have? What other cards come out? This Ace of Swords is was very powerful. It's that clarity that you gain. You're gonna show up like you always knew who you are. And because it's true, it's just like the environment. You were surrounded with people who were like putting on this veil because it was a gang up. Do you understand? You already know. You had a lot of energies trying to gang up on you. Do you understand? And that's why you felt like it was never going to go anywhere. Because like the people that you were entertaining was just making you feel like you were not that person. You were never that person. But the truth is, they always saw that person. And you always knew. And it's like that moment now. It's about you owning it from every level. Every level of integrity. You own that. It is what it is. There's no fighting it on your side. There's no more fighting it on your side. And now you have declared straight spiritual boundaries with people. You will not be entertaining it. You will not be babysitting it. You're not going to sugarcoat it. Your action, the way you move, is not going to sugarcoat the truth. And it's like you don't care about who wants to believe in it, who wants to sabotage it, because none of these energies is going to work anyway. It will not work. So it is time for you to address to those who understand you. You only going to entertain conversation and energies and project and offers that is exactly of what you want, because there's no doubt about what you want and who you are. So this acceleration, because I saw the Eight of Wands, it's all the energy that you have given to people for them to utilize, but they didn't utilize it in doing anything good. Now it's like, let me show y'all how you utilize this energy. And since it's already mine anyway, because my attention, the focus that I was giving you was making you was giving you this ego boost, but you didn't actually invest this energy in doing anything good, in also exchanging it with me. You know what I mean? There was no exchange. There was just abuse and taking and greed, right? So now it's like you understand with the Ace of Swords, is like, let me show y'all what you do with my energy. When you have the energy, when you have me coming in your life, when you have an energy like me giving you this attention, giving you some information, some wisdom, some guidance, when you have this energy, is genuine, just friendship, pure love. Let me show you what you do with this energy. And now this is a whole different, like it's a whole different world now, because you're gonna walk like the person that you always saw in your head, but there was so much interferences, like so much distraction in your mind. Again, the Ace of Swords, like so much coming in your mind, making you tired. And that's like the collective, like right now is feeling tired. Like I know I am, and I know because it's energetic, like things that you are living, cutting ties, soul ties, unfinished business, because there's no need for you to entertain this unfinished business. You know why they are unfinished business. You know that you don't need these people or a conversation with these people to complete this unfinished business. It's finished on your side. It can be unfinished for them. You don't care. You don't claim that. So therefore, there's no link anymore between you and these people. There's no way for them to exist again in your reality. Because you have already decided, you have found this clarity. You got nothing. They have nothing. They have created nothing. Therefore, they will keep entertaining and manifest nothing. Sorry about the nose. I don't know what this car. What is wrong with this car? Oh my God. My G. do you hear that? This is how they sound. This is a car. This dude got issues with this car, okay? This is how they sound. Poor, they have nothing. Poor quality, presenting themselves as like people who have things, and the truth is coming out. Right? You like to do things correctly. You always did. And yes, this takes time because it's diligent. You have to be diligent in every levels. You have to find and gain that level of integrity on all levels. That's why it takes time. And now you have the opportunity. Now this big reset, this new moon energy, this new moon, this black moon is a resetting completely. You have said that you have no more. You don't want to have anything. You don't want to have anything to do with this energy. It's like it's like so many loops with the same energy. You're like so over it, because you over succeeded. Like you got that energy through and through. Like you see everything in every angles, every perspective. It is like now you're like, oh my God, like I can't wait to be out of this environment. I can't wait to be in a new environment. I can feel the energy, the excitement of a new beginning, of a new environment. Like someone who's like, I need new. You know what I mean? I want to be with my own. I want to have interesting conversations. I want to laugh. I want to. Do you understand? Like, it's about wanting to be with your kind. And it's no more coming out of need. It's like I want to entertain this energy. I want to invest in this energy the same way you want to invest in yourself. That's why you, like I said, you about to show them what you do with this energy, and how it's going to look like when you are surrounded just by this kind of energy. And it's intentional. That's why, like, you have to be completely aware. Your mind, it's your mind. The Ace of Swords is such a powerful card on all level. Is victory, is enlightenment, it's deep clarity, big, like, I don't know how to explain that. The Ace of Swords is a very powerful energy. A pride is a very powerful energy, and that's to tell you what you have overcome. Because in reverse, this is like you are completely ignorant of your life is not yours. Like, you're being bounced by people and other energies. Like, people do whatever they want of you and of your life because you allow it, because your level of confidence and self-esteem is non-existent. You have let people who are from nothing convince you that you are nothing, when they knew you came so filled, but you came so filled with no boundaries. That's why the importance of you coming down in this earth and minding your business, like minding your mind business. So when you move now in this new environment that you've been manifesting, but like, it was never the problem. Like, it was there. It was always yours to experience, but you needed to master your mind. Because once you understand who you are, it's natural. It's not something that you come up and you go find, like, you have like a book. You're like, okay, what do I do when this situation is being when I encounter a certain situation, or when I encounter a certain type of people. You know what I mean? That's fake. These people, they don't know what to do. They have to go see you and ask you and find out how you're going to move, because it comes to you so naturally. But they also have to hide the fact that they hate the fact that it comes to you naturally. But they still want to steal. They still want to steal the information. Right? And now that you know how people move, because you have seen the devil act in such precise and wicked way, and you have seen the consequences in your life, because you have to sit down and analyze and literally surgically operate yourself, operate your mind, and the trickiness, the intellect behind the devil, the wickedness, people's wickedness, and not losing yourself in hating them, right? Because it's becoming them. And then finding a way to set boundaries with yourself, and accepting how these boundaries are going to make these people act in a certain way that is going to trigger things within you. Having to be by yourself, because being brave enough to say no, to say that this action, this attitude isn't acceptable, this takes strength and bravery, right? But then every actions that you're doing has a consequence and has a trigger to these people around you, your environment, even people that are not just direct, like familiar. It's like, it's energy, it's frequency, it's vibration. So you have to take the result, the consequences of how people react. It is not always comfortable because it's projection. So now you have to learn how to put a shield, how to shield yourself, how to get closer to God, how to pray on yourself, how to cleanse yourself. Do you understand what you were able to do? What you were doing unconsciously, because it is something that is printing in your soul, but you needed to remember. And that takes the mind, that takes resilience, strength, mind power. And this is what they always hated about you, how you're strong mentally. And that's why you are in this place where you have to recognize this power that you always carry, and how you do it intentionally. It's powerful. You know you cannot, because of that, you cannot afford to be entertaining anything that is the opposite. But you also have to be smart enough to acknowledge the existence, because by acknowledging the existence, you also make a conscious decision to not entertain them, which make them a non-factor in your life and allow you to focus on what is important to you, what is important for you to manifest. You understand? Because manifesting is never been a problem. You are a hardworking person. You know how to execute a plan. You know how to execute an idea and bring it to the physical. This is master energy. Do you understand? So someone can have a master number, a life path. And now it's like, it's time to build. It's time to be with the people who wants to build too. You've been trained for that position. And it's like you remembering it now. Of course you've been trained. Because it is so tricky, because of like the environment that you're about to be in. Yes, it is going to be more comfortable, but it's going to be comfortable because you said it's going to be comfortable, because the way you move, you choosing to make yourself comfortable. Do you understand? It's the way you choose to act, you choose to move, you choose to speak, that is going to, like, your ease is your manifestation. The way you're gonna easily, right now in this moment, navigate the energy, navigate what is going on within you. Right now the collective is feeling very tired. There's a lot of things going on in the 5D. There's a lot of, you know what I mean, like your soul is probably like, your soul is outside in the ether, you know, doing things, and you probably don't remember because there's a lot going on, but you know what it means because you've been through it. You know what it means now. When you restless like that, you know it's not you, you know, because there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes going on in the spiritual realm, because the physical is about there's a shift that is going to happen in the material. You're about to be in a total different place, total different area. You're about to move. You're about to be surrounded with the people who understand your language. And then you guys are about to build together. You're about to put things together. Do you understand? So it's going to be fun. It's going to be easy because you have mastered it. You've been trained in so many intense energies. You had to function your mind. You had to have a clear mind in very distorted and intense situation that will make people lose their mind and not find solution. You kept it cool when everyone was panicking around you. You kept it cool, clear. And now you're about to do that. You're about to be relaxed and clear at all time. Because when you look around you, it's like, yeah, you've seen that before. Not only you've seen that before in this lifetime, but you've seen that, you remember that before in other lifetimes, in other realities. Like you know what your soul see, like when you go to sleep here. You know the things that are going on in other dimension and whatever, okay? Crazy stuff that you know also that God gave you as prophecies. So you know things that are going to happen next here. So nothing is going to be a surprise. So this new energy, this shift, this, you already know it requires of you, and you already know that. Like I said, like I'm speaking to people who are already transitioning to this role. Like it's just a FYI, like it's just God saying, yeah, it's about time. Like the countdown already started. Okay, so we just want to make sure that, okay, we clear, everything is done. It's just last checking before, you know. It's not, you're not gonna come up in this new world, in this new reality like, oh, what, impressed. You're not impressed. You're not impressed. Do you understand? That's the energy you're coming from. Like, you're not impressed. Who can impress you if it's not people with true integrity? Because you know what it takes to stay in this level, this when you're surrounded with so much temptation, so much wickedness. Still having the mind and the strength to believe of goodness, but still acknowledging the ugly within you, the ugly within people, the ugly, but still being thankful for your existence, grateful, graceful. Do you understand? All of this at the same time, accepting the ugly, hoping and investing and focusing on the beauty, on creating. Because you understand that if you don't create, like if you don't create, you destroy. There's nothingness. The people there are have nothing, they create nothing, they manifest nothing. So this is really like just a FYI, right? It's done. It is done. And I have the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and the Star. Can I make this shit up? You stood your ground. You fought things that you couldn't understand, that you couldn't see, and now you see everything. So the 10 of Pentacles, the material, is being given to you. It was never refused to you. It was never denied. It was never about the fact that you can attract and magnetize this for you. It was just like God was like, I mean, we need you to be sharp mentally. And you had to go through very, very intense things that will drive some people crazy. When I say crazy, not a little crazy. Oh, he's so crazy. Nah. I'm talking about losing your mind, being in the street, losing everything, and just talking to demons and spirits around you. Like, this is the type of energy that I'm talking about, because this is the type of energy that was wished upon you. That was the type of energy that was wished upon you. Because of what you are supposed, because what you already had or always had. The 10 of Pentacles, legacy, material legacy. But your legacy, this is not the material. What you can do with the material is even better when your mindset is set on creating goodness, on being godly. Your legacy is the legacy of light. So your legacy of light, when you utilize the material, your resources, the material resources to expand your legacy of light. This is another, girl, boy. You know what I mean? This is the star energy. This is the universe energy. This is galaxies. This is cosmic. You focus on the legacy of light. It was about your mind, what you see of who you are, your value, your light. If they make you doubt about your light, they will make you dim that light until that light disappears. And then you will not be of a guidance of anyone. And if they succeed on killing all these lights, people are going to be lost forever. Because there's people, you need to guide certain people. When people are ready, they need to be able to look around you and see that light. And then they will approach it and ask of help of it. And all you had to do was just to stand your ground, just to hold that light. Hold that light. That's all you have to do for the others to be inspired, for the others to not lose hope. Because if they believe that there's only destruction is the only thing that they manifest, they keep manifesting. It's a tricky game. That's why the devil is a trick. He's a liar. But once he make you believe in that lie, well, it is a lie. Do you understand? But it's no more a lie once you say no. So you said no.